Get Up Morning.
Hello.
Hi.
We have guests.
WeFixMoney.com can help you get up to $2,500 whenever you need it. WeFixMoney.com has been helping customers for over 13 years and has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. So for all your emergency cash needs, go to WeFixMoney.com. If you need up to $2,500 for credit cards, your car, your kids, or maybe you're helping Erica get a dog, go to WeFixMoney.com. It's free to use and available 24/7. Trust the name you know, WeFixMoney.com. Get up to $2,500 at WeFixMoney.com. That's WeFixMoney.com.
It's Get Up Mornings. I'm Erica Campbell. And as you start preparing your Thanksgiving dinner, we've got tips on how you can make some healthy substitutions. Joining us today is Dr. Tremaine Afetorgbor, also known as Dr. Flava. Good morning, Dr. Flava. She is a licensed pharmacist and author of the book, How to Health Yourself. She's also an entrepreneur with her own line of seasonings, which I absolutely adore. And she's a graduate of the HBCU, Xavier University in Louisiana. My apologies. Good morning, Dr. Flava, and happy Thanksgiving.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too, and the family. One of my favorite holidays.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so let's jump right in and talk about salt. What are some ways we can lower the sodium we use in our Thanksgiving dinner?
Absolutely. So I'm going to help you to shift your mindset just a little bit, and hopefully you can implement some of these strategies. So when we're purchasing our vegetables, make sure we're choosing fresh or frozen veggies, which typically have little to no salt added. Mm-hmm. And if you opt for canned veggies, you want to rinse those off. And I know we're using a lot of smoked meats. They are very salty. You can also rinse those off, too, because we want the flavor and less salt. And then focus on herbs and spices and not so much of the seasoning salts that have a lot of salt, usually about 250 to 350 milligrams. And Erica, a simple way to determine how much salt is in your food, on your packaged foods, is to look at the percent daily value. It should be less than 10%. And that's a simple way to guide you through this holiday season.
Many people like gravy. Can you give some tips on how to make your gravy just a little bit healthier?
Absolutely. So one of my favorite hacks is you're going to use the meat drippings, okay? So when you're cooking it and all that wonderful juice, pour it off, add a little bit more water to the pan, scrape it all off, blend up some onions and bell peppers, a little bit of garlic, and you're going to cook that down. And that's going to help to reduce the amount of flour that you're needing to add or creams. And that could also be the culprit of the bloating and the upset stomach that some people may be experiencing when they're eating certain foods. And use a smaller plate and eat slower to savor those flavors, because a lot of times we think about just overeating, but if you're having to adjust your pants, you're having to, eat Tums or something like that, you could have some food sensitivity. So just be mindful and think about eating more of those proteins during the holiday season. You have a really big family, so I'm sure everyone's bringing all their favorite foods, but focus on the proteins and eating lots of vegetables. And if you are, I know you guys are going to get on me, if you are going to eat the mac and cheese, the potato salad, just try a tablespoon of each of those items so you can save some room for that dessert.
Is there actually a good substitution for butter or no?
Well, you can. So you can use avocado oil. I love it because it really doesn't have that much of a flavor.
But that ain't
or you
butter,
can cut the butter in. You could cut the butter in half. So what I do, Griff, is I will cook with a healthier fat and then maybe add like a tablespoon of butter just to give that extra flavor, because butter is dairy, and so dairy is linked to the bloating and the upset stomach. So you can cut those recipes in half, and trust me, it will taste delicious. A lot of the vegan recipes, that's what they use, and it's the fat that's in there that's giving it that flavor as well.
And I'll say this. Healthy feels better than fat tastes. Dr. Flava,
exactly.
Before we wrap, tell us how we can get your amazing spices and your book, The Pharmacist's Guide to How to Health Yourself.
So I want you guys to go to my website. It's drflavaspices.com. Everything is there, and you can follow me at Dr. Flava PharmD and shop Dr. Flava Spices on all social media platforms.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for always helping us keep it healthy. We appreciate you greatly. Dr. Flava, make sure you follow her on social media as well. Tell the people how to follow you.
At Dr. Flava PharmD and shop at Dr. Flava Spices.
I love it. It's Healthy Ever After, and we are talking to licensed pharmacist Dr. Flava. All right, good people, stick around. It gets better and better right here on Get Up Mornings.
You're listening to Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell.